going through a midlife crisis, but trust me, I still deliver like a midwife. And no, I'm not saying I'm the nicest, I just live life like it.
Good afternoon. I'm Chris Brown, the tight end and tackles coach at Southern University. This is the 12th episode of Trill O-Line Play, where today we're going to be talking about working to the second level in zone. All right, so thank you guys for taking the time out to discuss offensive line play with me. All right, so just an overview of what we're going to be discussing today, all right, is what is our mindset of working to the second level? There are different parameters that go into place when we're working to get up to the second level that we have to take into account, as well as I'm going to show you guys some cut-ups from the spring. It was some of our guards actually working up to the second level. All right, so just a couple of things that, and these are just some general things that we look at as far as our mindset of working up to the second level. Am I covered or uncovered is the first thing when working up to the second level. All right, because it's important. The first level always comes first. I have to block the down defensive lineman before I even get up to the second level. So it's important for me to understand, am I covered or uncovered? And we have a presentation from a few weeks ago where we talk about the detail of covered versus uncovered. So I have to know, first thing, how I'm getting up there is determined by if I'm covered or uncovered. All right, what is the play design in the scheme? All right, inside zone and outside zone, that scheme is different. So the track that I take is going to be different working up to the second level and outside than it is inside and gap scheme or a pin and pull scheme. So it's important to know that our offensive linemen know the scheme that I'm using to get up there, so I know how that linebacker is going to track the ball. All right, so the next thing, when I do get up there, my hat placement is important. My punch and my strike and keeping tight elbow when I get up to the second level to that linebacker, and my finishing that guy off, driving him laterally or vertically up the field. It just depends on what type of play we're running, but finishing that play when I get to the second level and knowing the style of the defender that I'm working up to is the guy that, and this is why we teach our guys to understand and how to watch film. Is the guy that I'm working up to, is he a guy that's going to take on the block and be physical? Is he a guy that likes to run around blocks? Is he a guy that likes to break down and juke? Is it a Sam backer? Is it a Mike backer? Is it a Will backer? Because that style based on that profile of that player is going to be different on how they approach blocks. So just understanding those things are important to be successful when I'm talking about working up to the second level. All right, so this is our right guard right here in the spring, working up to the second level. So this is wide zone for us. All right, so first thing we talk about, technically he's uncovered, so he doesn't have a guy to his play side gap. He does have a 2-eye inside of him, but this being wide zone, he doesn't really need to be worrying too much about an inside defender. All right, he needs to be getting on his horse and working this double team. Him and the center are working out, all right, to this guy, or him and the tackle are working out to this linebacker that's lined up slightly outside of the box in a wide zone. So my track is going to be different with being wide zone. I have to get up there, all right, and try to get up to that defender. All right, so you see this, our right guard, Bishop, does a great job of taking a great departure angle step to get up to the second level and try to fight to get to his landmark that he needs to get to. All right, now with wide zone, we know we're trying to get the defense to stretch and then create a vertical lane for the running back to run through. So he does a great job getting up to the second level, gets his hands inside and on the defender, all right, and then he drives and finishes to allow the running back, all right, to get into the end zone. That's a great job by Jonathan for working up to the second level, getting on the right landmark, understanding the scheme of the play, all right, so that we can get in the end zone. All right, so this is another picture of Jonathan again. Now we're on the backside of inside zone, and he's working up to the second level. So this is him again. The first thing I think, am I covered or uncovered? Now with him being on the backside, so this is inside zone to the left, he's technically uncovered, but he's going to help with the backside tackle. Him and the backside tackle are doubling up to number 52 right here. So his mindset is different. I have to take care of first level first on inside zone because the ball can cut back. All right, so it's important for him, and he does a great job here of understanding what we're trying to do on the backside of inside zone. All right, so he uses a lateral lead technique. All right, when he gets up to that second level, he uses a lateral lead technique. All right, when he works up there and does a great job taking the play side zone step, getting up to the second level, keeping his shoulders square on inside zone, keeping my shoulders square to the line of scrimmage when I work up there. All right, getting my hands inside on the defensive on the defender, all right, and helping and creating a cutback lane. So when I get up to that second level, my hat placement is in the right place. I'm square to the line of scrimmage. I'm striking the defender and I'm finishing. So that's a great job by Bishop of creating a cutback lane for the running back and allows us to get a big game with him understanding working up to the second level. All right, so just a conclusion. Thank you always, guys, for taking the time out to discuss offensive line play with me and just allow me to continue to build this platform as a offensive line coach and tight ends coach. Nugget of the day, what's your foundation? All right, so when you're going through things in life, it's important to have a solid foundation, a source of strength, something to run to turn to find peace and to find encouragement and courage. All right, so find that foundation and use it when things get rough. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Trill O-Line Play, every week, even during camp and during the season. I'm going to be giving a quick video. It doesn't take that long just to talk offensive line play. And all my social media platforms at Coach Brown 72. This is all we talk about is offensive line play. And we're going to be trickling over into the football season, so it won't be as much information that I put out, but it'll still be on there every week. Thank you guys so much, and go Jags.